welcome back to the stream. So we're gonna be playing So, can you hear me? I don't know if I can hear myself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's working. So today we're gonna just continue the story class quest. I'm not too sure, I've never played it, so just go ahead and give it a try. The storylines are pretty quick.
Commander, this is Vice Admiral Narlock, commanding the Republic 29th Fleet. Welcome to Mekshah.
Narlock? You served on the Esseles, didn't you? It's been a long time.
It really
This guy's
has.
back.
I'd hoped I'd have the chance to work alongside you again. I have a local contact who's helping me arrange refueling for our ships.
After you complete
Your
story
Jedi
time,
friends are already here.
First
Sending coordinates now.
mission.
Narlock out.
Yes, please. This prism's cool.
Quite a place, huh?
Commander, this is Jot, an old friend of mine. He served 30 years in the Republic Navy, and now he's Mekshah's chief engineer.
Call me Junker. Everyone does. And Chief Engineer's a bit fancier than we like around here. Me and my crew just keep things running. Lights, water, atmosphere. Mekshah's neutral officially, but me and mine will back the Republic to the end. Whatever you need, we'll help you get.
30 years in the service, that's quite a career. You must have seen a lot.
Mostly access hatches and fuel lines. Engies don't get pretty views like officers. But I've had an exciting moment or two.
Junker's been working to get us the fuel we need, but it isn't as easy as I'd hoped.
Like I said, Mekshah's neutral, so your ships don't get topped off until the powers that be vote on it. See, Mekshah used to be run by the Hutts. The locals kicked them out while they were distracted with McKev, then started running things themselves. So all the big decisions come down to a vote by the leaders of the 5 biggest crews. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. Huttbreaker. She led the revolt, so now she runs the docks. She'll vote for you. Fuel sales go straight into her pocket. So you just need one more vote.
Unfortunately, I'm no diplomat. And sorry, Junker, but neither are you.
So, you need us to get the last vote.
And stop whatever the Empire has planned.
What else did Darth Savik tell us?
We're dealing with Darth Shar. She's the Dark Counselor in charge of Imperial Logistics, which doesn't sound very scary.
Maybe. But you don't make the Dark Council just by getting supplies delivered on time. Never underestimate a Sith.
If you're looking for Sith, they'll be with the Brothers. Bunch of creepy slavers down on the lower levels. Empire is their biggest
Ooh, I like that
customer.
helmet.
We can bet they'll show up in force as soon as the fleet starts refueling. We'd better plan out our defenses ahead of time. Could Arn and I scout out the docks a bit? I'd like to see what we're dealing with.
Of course. I'll take you myself.
We'll catch up with you later, Commander.
All right, just us now. No need to put on airs. I know what you're thinking, because I'd think it too. You've got a whole big fleet out there and a tiny rock full of lowlifes here. Why not just roll in and take what you need?
A place like this doesn't stay independent if they don't have some impressive security.
You're just as sharp as you look. Hutbreaker has a failsafe rigged up. Push a button, it fires a pulse that makes all the fuel on the station inert. Takes weeks to make the fuel useful again. Not the way you want to go, trust me. I got a much easier route for you. Hutbreaker's hosting an auction at her stronghold on the other side of the station. All the crew leaders will be there, and I can get you in. It's your best chance to start winning that last vote.
What is Hutbreaker auctioning off?
Couldn't even begin to tell you. All sorts of crazy stuff passes through Mekshah. Crossroads of the galaxy. Now, let me just get a few things sorted and we'll get you on your way. What in the...
What the heck? Who's this guy?
Who are you?
Sith. He's a Sith.
What in the blazes? I saw that lightsaber. Sith trying to take you out already. In the middle of my turf?
Don't you have security? Someone could have been killed.
Not enough, looks like. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh, yes. Spader's that way. I'll meet you at Hutbreaker's place in a bit. Gonna put more droids on perimeter security. Blasted Sith think they can just strut right in here.
Yeah, that makes no sense. This is a pretty random story so far.
Commander, heard you were on your way to Hutbreakers. Why don't you meet us inside?
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Good as new.
This? It's a giant beast. This looks like a giant cockroach.
Good as new.
Two-way. It's the same. Okay.
I'll set you right. I'll set you right.
There's Galt.
Fancy meeting you here, boss.
We were catching up with Theron and Lana, and they mentioned you were here. Figured we'd lend a hand.
We've cut a few deals with these people over the years. With our help, you'll know just how to play them. They'll vote however you want.
If you already know these people, why don't you handle the negotiations?
That's right.
All of the deals we've cut were small time compared to this. Convincing them to fuel up Republic warships will take some clout.
Dealing with someone big and important like you feeds people's egos, makes them easier to win over. You're definitely the one for this job.
If you're ready, let's head inside. All right,
what's
first up,
information?
Huttbreaker.
615?
Revolutionary leader, liberator, and unofficial queen of Mek-Sha. Her crew runs the main docks.
She won't need much convincing. Selling that fuel will bring in a small fortune, but that only stands if you keep the peace. You get too messy with any of these gangs, Huttbreaker will lock things down no matter how much she stands to make. Keeping Mek-Sha safe is her top priority.
All right. What about the brothers? Jot mentioned they work for the Empire.
Yeah, they're slavers, all part of some weird religious cult. The Empire buys most of their stock.
A lot of the refugees who come through here end up in the brothers' pens, and Huttbreaker isn't above throwing troublemakers their way, too.
Needless to say, you won't be getting their vote for anything that helps the Republic. Better to focus on the other crew leaders. First is Veek the Snake. He runs a Rhodian smuggling ring, the Harito Wald, one of the biggest operations in the galaxy.
Veek's a businessman. He can be anybody's friend if there's an upshot for him. Just have to figure out what he needs and make sure he gets it. The other crew leader is Indigo, Mandalorian. Well, ex-Mandalorian. Same with his crew. They're called something like Darmanda.
They're mercs and gun runners. Indigo has some kind of rivalry with Veek, so it's a good thing you only need one of them to vote your way.
Is there anything else I should know?
We'll keep our eyes open for any other big players, but I'm sure you can handle these guys.
Looks like Huttbreaker's about to give her big welcome speech. Let's find a good
Yeah,
spot.
we're gonna buy stuff.
Mek-Sha! How are you doing tonight?
Oh gosh, I never expected her to
Look
be
at
like that.
us! We are surviving! We are thriving! We are turning this tiny rock into the beating heart of the galaxy! Just a few years ago, we were slaves. Now, we're masters. Imagine what we can become in just a few more years. All we've got to do is stay us. Be what we've been so far. We keep the peace. We keep the balance. And we keep moving forward. We've got the whole galaxy laid out in front of us. Everyone else just doesn't see it yet. All they see are the soldiers, politicians, Sith, Jedi. All the people who think they run things, who think their wars decide who's in charge. The truth is, they'll never be in charge. They'll never really run things. You know why? Because while they're busy killing each other, we're making deals, making friends, expanding everything they buy so they can blow each other up. We're selling and getting richer, stronger. By the time they stop and do the math, it will be too late. Because there will be a lot more of us than there are of them. And then, it will be us calling the
I
shots.
think she's trying to recruit
So
people to
stay
fight for
the
her.
course, my friends. It only gets better from here. Welcome to Mek-Sha. Did you enjoy the speech?
I can see how you were able to inspire the rebellion against the Hutts.
Well, the Hutts did most of the work for me, if I'm honest. Someone just had to fire the first shot. Now then, please, enjoy our hospitality. Have a drink on me and keep the peace. You can keep the peace, yes? Narlock gave me his word.
Servants of the Republic often espouse high ideals, even as their deeds tell a very different story.
No need to be rude. Commander, this is Darth Shar.
Apprentice to Darth Vowrawn, Dark Counselor in charge of production, logistics, and civil order. How do you do?
What brings you to Mek-Sha exactly?
Oh, a few minor import-export violations that I wish to resolve. Nothing terribly interesting. I'm sure refueling your warships will be much more exciting.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot you could talk about, but we do have a previous appointment. Enjoy the auction, Commander.
I do hope we get to meet again soon.
And we're gonna bid for stuff.
Good as new.
Speak to gang leaders.
Do you lead the brothers?
We are a brotherhood, united in noble purpose. We have no leader. Our path is obvious. We take beings without value and give them value. We give labor to those who suffer without purpose. Our works enable greater works. Our labors create laborers. Useless beings are made useful again. The galaxy is made better.
Forcing someone to do things against their will is wrong. Slavery doesn't make the galaxy better. It destroys lives.
Activity can only create. Idleness, apathy, inaction, these destroy. Your words waste breath that could be used productively. This entire event is a waste. We will witness no more of it.
He just left.
What do you want?
You know who you're speaking to, right?
Yeah, and that's got me suspicious. Republic ships show up, you show up. You want to chit-chat with the Darmander. We aren't going to fight your little war. If that's what you're after, you're wasting your time.
Who are the Darmander, anyway? What's your story?
Give me a break. I saw your friends feed you intel on everyone in here earlier. What's a pointing and whispering? You know who we are.
I'd rather hear what people have to say about themselves.
Look, you want to talk business, we can do that, but not here. Meet me at the cantina later, and we'll see.
Yeah, I like to play work with the bounty hunters. They're badass.
Chonky faguta geobora geotoka kise. Demote que casa do bonyelis di woto. Chai con kunta chichai.
Depends on how well you treat your friends.
Makipuna male tuta od mishka. Conchita chichakta. Kusa mala chikuta. Ikosa mose ala chuta. Kobane puta taise jeskusku.
I'm curious. What's your stance on fueling the Republic's ships?
Kasuyali koyaran kenka kurun. Kliskataka yos oska uka pokuta. Makipuna male tuta od mishka. Kusa mala chikuta. Ikosa mose ala chuta.
The sooner the better.
Bampaula kavaji oto.
What do you have in mind?
Chubulawa micha de sula. Kafstu undile. Jigo hola lukuta. Tungi machechu. Kutig nanki he. Wanawa de bloto wichawa.
When's the auction gonna start? Speak to Tao.
Had enough fun for one night?
I'm finished here.
We heard about the assassin earlier. Glad you're still in one piece. They should have known one Sith wouldn't cut it with you.
Did they send anyone after you or Arn?
Not yet. It really is strange. You're the toughest of us all. Going after you one-on-one was a total waste. On the bright side, the docks aren't the defensive nightmare I was afraid they'd be. Plenty of good choke points, blind corners, and elevated positions.
Hutbreaker doesn't want an invasion, so Narlock's only allowed to bring a limited deployment. He's rounding up his best troops now.
Got a lot of practice working on droids on Ossus, so I'll help Junker modify his service droids to help us fight. In the meantime, I sent Arn to stake out the Brothers' territory and watch for Imperial activity. If they send anyone after us, we'll know.
Sending Arn into enemy territory alone is a bad idea. He's not ready.
All he has to do is stay out of sight, watch, and report. He's sharp. He can handle this.
We best get moving. Let us know how it goes with the crew leaders, huh?
If you need anything, just say the word and we'll be there.
I'm gonna speak to Indigo, and a different character also. A different character, I'll speak to Beak.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there. Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that just fell. Can't believe I fell. Be a little more careful, but I'm a little laggy right now.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Well, well, you showed up. I prefer doing business here. Better drinks, no dress code, industrial waste disposal in the back if there's trouble.
Let's pick up where we left off at the party.
Well, let's start here. What exactly do you want from me?
The Republic fleet has to get that fuel. I want you to vote to sell it to them.
I get it. You want to buy my vote. Very upstanding. Well, everything's for sale at the right price. You know how this works. You do a little something for me first, and I'll consider it.
What did you have in mind?
You know that slimy little Rhodian Vic? Runs a smuggling crew? He's been raising prices on me, and I'm sick of it. Profits are thin enough without that bug-eyed scammer butting in. I want him and his bodyguards dead. No witnesses, no chance the Darmander gets to blame. I know the guy is next in line. Done business together. He'll hire some of my guys as bodyguards, and I'll be in a nice spot. So, there it is. Take out Vic, and the vote's yours.
You can count on me. Veek is as good as dead.
Take this communicator and get somewhere out of the way. Buzz Veek with it, and he'll think Hutbreaker's calling for him. Use it to call me when the job's done. Once I see it with my own eyes, we'll be golden.
Good as new.
Mic off. Mic on.
And charge them like more money. Yeah, dude. For what? What good? Cause there's no freaking. There's people like not do their job on. And then Sergeant Vetch is leaving. Sorry, not this way. Like over here. Why would it be over here though? Oh, it's gotta be here. And there's no reason why they would just put this right here. I feel like I'm supposed to go somewhere.
I'll set you right.
Honestly, I don't know where to go. I'm supposed to go down. I feel like I'm supposed to go down. Maybe go this way.
Take strength.
Oh my goodness, I really don't know where to go. It's supposed to be up there somewhere. It's supposed to be here.
Take strength.
It's supposed to be somewhere higher. There's no other way. How do I get up there?
that better?
Show me where to go. Show me the way. Show me the way.
Take strength. That'll leave us dead. Enough dawdling. I'll set you right.
It's a big arrow. It says where to go.
Mitisa Roda, Kopana cha porco utmangisa?
Oh yeah, he's about to find out. I'm evil. I'm Sith.
Onkiki ato cha kampat noka, chisa bicha.
Music to my ears. Give me a real fight.
I really do like Dark Hex. It's just pretty cool.
Job's done. Good. The boat's yours. Good luck with your war.
If you decide you're interested in mercenary work for the Republic after all?
Even if I was interested, no chance the Republic would put somebody like me on the payroll. See you when I see you.
Arn, is that you?
Listen, I need your help. There are slaves. Dozens of them. The brothers are loading them into shuttles. Imperial shuttles. We have to stop them.
Tao is your master, Arn. You should be talking with her about this, not me.
She told me not to interfere, but I can't just sit back and watch this happen.
Tao, do you read me? Arn is attacking the brothers. They're about to ship out slaves for the Empire.
Blast it. I'll meet you there.
Okay, more backup the better. Get him to the right spot. Alright, let's go help Arn. Yeah, they can't keep up. Too fast. Too dang fast. Let's go to one place. Where's the taxi?
Take strength.
It's supposed to be here. Oh, it's down there. I was honestly about to jump down.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Oh, it's technically right there.
That better? Not hard. better? Give me a real fight.
Oh, I see what to do.
That better?
I'd say their Hexa's actually pretty strong. They can find joy in labor. Doesn't make any sense. That was a small mission. Like it required a lot, and then they didn't really give me anything. I feel like I wasted my time.
Good as Give me a real fight.
Give me a real fight. Where are they?
They're slavers. Monsters. The worst
Oh,
scum
these
in the
guys are
galaxy. But I don't want to kill them. I didn't want to kill any of them. I had to. They didn't give me any other choice, did they? There was no other way to get to the slaves and free them before it was too late. What else could I do? Was there some other way? Please, I have to know. You have to tell me.
Some people can't be reasoned with.
Let's jump to the dark side.
Like you said, they left you no choice.
But I'm a Jedi. A protector, not a killer. Thou doesn't know, but when I was injured, the people we were fighting, they were slavers too. Back then, I couldn't stop them. Years of recovery and pain. Maybe I didn't want there to be another way. Maybe I saw my chance to get payback, and I took it. I don't think that's who I am. I don't want that to be who I am. But part of me is glad they're dead.
But you really messed up.
You disobeyed your master and put the entire mission at risk. This isn't just about you, Arn.
What else could I do? How could I ignore this?
Arn! Are you all right?
I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry for all of this. I saw those people being rounded up, and I couldn't... I didn't know what else to do.
Come on. The imps might send reinforcements. Let's get back to Junker's place, and you can tell me everything.
Oh god, my leg hurts. Alright, so I guess nobody helps me. Where's Joker John? Joker John's right there.
You didn't just hit the brothers, you practically wiped them out. We're supposed to be keeping the peace.
Arn was there on my orders. If you or Hutbreaker have a problem with what he did, take it up with me.
You think I care that those creeps are gone? I'd give you a medal if I could. It's Hutbreaker who wants our hides over it.
Is she still willing to sell us the fuel?
Yes, for an extra 40%.
Then let's stick to the mission. We don't need to give Arn any more grief than he's already giving himself.
You don't get to sweep your Padawan's little rampage under the rug, Tau.
And you don't get to second-guess me.
Enough. The Empire is the enemy here. Remember that. The vote went in our favor. So I've got the fleet organized and ready to start refueling. Safe bet the imps will show up as soon as we start. So we'd better get ourselves into position right away. I'll meet you all here at the docks.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for letting me know when Arn called you. I'm glad I had the chance to help him.
This wasn't Arn's best day. But he's a good person. He's only going to get better from here.
I couldn't agree more.
My best troops. Wish I could bring more, but we're on thin ice with Hutbreaker as it is.
There are three main approaches the imps could use for their assault. The main catwalks, the maintenance tunnels, or the docks themselves via shuttle.
The main catwalk is the most direct route, so we'll have our strongest defense there. Commander, that's you.
All right. What about the other routes?
Arn and I would be best for the tunnels. In close quarters like that, they'll never make it past our lightsabers.
My droids know those tunnels better than anyone. I'll send them to back you up.
My troops will cover the docks as best they can, but our anti-aircraft weapons are limited. Once our ships start refueling, weapons and docking bays are disabled.
We can help with that.
Oh, why? They're actually joining us?
C5K shoulder-launched anti-aircraft missiles. Self-guiding, high velocity, top of the line. Bonus for services rendered.
Will Hutbreaker be mad that you're getting involved like this?
I see a market need. I provide products to fill it. Not politics, just business. Good hunting.
Sounds like we're ready.
The imps aren't here to make friends. They'll kill every one of us if they can, unless we kill them first.
It's victory or nothing. We stand and fight no matter the odds. For the Republic!
Good as new.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up for today, guys. I have to wake up early. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.